think I'm gonna go back here.
My front side really isn't my good side.
All right.
Darrel Smith is going to be doing the wild hog here.
That's what we say in golf. You know, golf is the front side and the back side, and we always go, "Hey, nice back side." You go, "Excuse me."
Excuse me, that's kind of personal.
I really like those, by the way, whoever built those.
Yeah, actually, one of the nicest things he ever did for me.
Who did it?
Tony.
Cody did?
No, Tony.
Carl.
Oh, Tony.
Carl
Carl Tony did? I thought it was Tony. I thought it was Tony.
Oh.
Yeah.
We worked on it all weekend and made him on Monday.
Yeah, he came in and said, "Thank you for doing those, and we need to talk to you in the conference room."
I want to hear more about this story later.
Yeah, it is what it is. So there's two different pages here. Can you kind of just start with those? Can we go this one? Let's go this one. Everyone. This is a product near and dear to my heart. I like Wild Hog.
Makes money.
It makes a lot
No,
of
it's a
money.
great product. It's a cool product to sell. And the history behind Wild Hog with us, the guys at Healdsburg put it in the Merchant magazine, and it was on the cover page of this magazine. It was on front of the Merchant magazine, and some of our dealers saw it and they said, you know, "What is this? Capital has this product." And I got asked about it by Builders Alliance, and Drew wanted the product. He was adamant at that time. He was one of our best seeder, you know, really great customer, and he said, "I want this product." So I looked into it and asked Matt and Darren, and we're like, "Yeah, we can get that, but we can't buy just a unit at a time." So it started out slow. We got a few units in for them, and then got Angelus and Hartnagel and Mitchell, and we had 4 or 5 dealers, so then we could bring in more product, and it kind of started slow, but then it just exploded. It's a real easy sell. So today I want to just talk about it in like going to a lumberyard, you know, as a we just got a couple more stocking dealers. So
How
today
many do we have now, Darren?
43.
43.
So we just got Palmer on board. We got Kenai, Soldotna, Soldotna, and Lois, and just in Alaska it's starting to expand too. So hopefully we'll get more dealers as we go. But so today I want to talk about as a lumberyard, trying to get into the stocking dealer, because that's what this is really all about, is protecting your stocking dealers. Not everybody can buy it piece by piece. This is a product that's sold by the unit, and the yards, we want them to stock it and show it. So so everybody has pricing and everything. Okay. So Wild Hog, you've probably seen the galvanized product out there. It's gray and it's galvanized and kind of rough, and it's hog wire. And initially they're 16-foot panels, and they're 5 feet by 16 feet. And for guys to haul that around and try to use that product has been kind of prohibitive. So basically you got this great big long sheet, you guys got to put it in their truck, and then they got to take it down to if they wanted to get it colored, they got to take it to have somebody paint it or powder coat it. Long process to do that. So what Wild Hog did, they came up with a product that is now, it comes in 3x6 and 3x8 panels. And what they did was they take a Davis wire makes it, it's made in the United States. They take a regular steel panel, they weld it first, and then they use a zinc primer on it, and then they do a zinc powder coating over the top, so the welds won't rust. It's not welded afterwards. Like with hog wire, the welds always rust, and then it rusts and it drips down. Sort of like when you use a galvanized nail on cedar. If you put a galvanized nail up here, when it gets wet, it'll drip down and it'll be a gray streak. If you ever see fences like that, there's galvanized nails on there and they drip down and it looks crappy. So with this, is more contemporary looking. It's clean. You get a product that looks nice and it's going to stay nice for a long time. And if you ever do scuff it, you can just paint it. They actually have paint to match. It's not really powder coated, but it's very durable. I mean, you can bend it and stuff and the paint won't come off. So what we got is a product for the lumberyards. You have On that first page, there's two different pages. If you look at this one, so there's, this is the initial page that we use to sell the product with. It is a, just basic pricing, but if you use the pricing, $39.50 for a 3x6 panel, the suggested retail, I mean, you put 30 points on it. This is a product you can make good margin on, and the lumberyards like that. We like it too, right? It's a great product for us. So I don't like to tell the lumberyards, you know, exactly how much we make on it, but it's a great product for us. It's a great product for lumberyards. They can make a lot of money on it. It's one of the least expensive ways to make a rail. So if you take a 6-foot rail section, one post, top and bottom rail, and a piece of this 3x6, it's like $6 or $7 a lineal foot. It's very inexpensive. And if you use pickets, if you use ballisters, 2x2s, we sell those too, but if you use the ballisters, it's a little bit more than that. It's like $7 or $8, it's $8 or $9 a foot when you put it all together. But the labor savings is huge when you're trying to put together a 6-foot section of pickets. The guys have to nail them on just right, and it takes a lot of time versus this. The guy puts the posts in, slides it down, pins it in, puts the top cap on. It's about a third of the time of using pickets or that, and it's way less expensive than using any kind of composite, like Trex or TimberTech or anything like that. That's like $30 a lineal foot. Anywhere from 30 all the way up to $70 a foot. And there's also, you know, the cable rail. And then you're looking at, you know, 60, 70, 80 bucks a lineal foot for stainless steel. So this is a really good option, because if you notice, if you look through this, you look at it, your eyes kind of look through it. Your eyes don't pick up on the black not so much. Like if you're looking through pickets, you always pick up on that, and it kind of blocks your view. So in our area, a lot of people have views, and they like to have an unobstructed view. So it really works out good for anybody who has scenery or along a lake or any kind of view at all. It doesn't block the view, so they like that. So installation, we talked about the wire. It's basically maintenance free. It's made in the United States. The product, I talked about the process of how they make it. The wire, welded. It has the zinc primer, zinc powder coat. Very durable product. So really, I mean, that's the basics of the product. What we try to do for a dealer, so you're a dealer, you know, why should I bring it in? First of all, we'll give you a rack. There's a picture of the rack on that first page at the bottom on the right. So we give you the rack. It's 8 feet tall. You can put 4 SKUs on it. So 3x6 silver, 3x6 black. It's less than $4,000 initial investment. It's about $4,000. And we'll give you a 90 days guaranteed sale on it. So if you go through the season, you don't sell it, we'll take it back. And so far, we're 99%. Most of our guys have kept it. We've only had like one guy. Okay, we've had one guy.
2 programs?
We've only had one guy bring it back. And but it's a great product. And so it proves itself here that we've been selling a lot of it, and we've expanded our business. And so with a guaranteed sale, high margin product, we stock all those SKUs here. We also have a fence panel for doing stair rail. So if you have a stair rail, you want the grid to go the same way. On here, we used to have a picture of the stair rail, they don't. But you get the idea that if you have a stair rail, you don't want the grids to turn this way, you want it to go down. So you use a 5x6 sheet, and you can cut the stair out of it. And so we have that available too in both colors. So we also have a rack for that if you wanted to bring in the stair rail rack. Some of our yards, a few of our yards stock that. 25-piece units on the 3x6 and 3x8s, and now they're 15 on the stairs. So they used to be 10, but that's about it. Great product. High margins for the yard, for you guys, for us. It's a great product all around for the Northwest. Easy to install, and it looks great. And one of the least expensive products that you can use to make a rail. We sell cedar, so we like it when you use wild hog. So with our our cedars. Thanks.
Good job.
Any
Thanks,
questions?
Darrel.
Exclusive to Capital.
Capital Lumber, yeah, we're the